What's going on, everybody? My name is Mark Tynes, and welcome back to Against the Grain. Now, I got a different perspective for you today. I had a conversation with my client not too long ago, and we were talking about this, Will Smith slap at the Oscars. Now, my perspective and my reality may not be the same as yours, but I do hope you pay attention just a little bit, because I got 4 reasons, and I say 4 reasons why. No. All right. Let's just, that was absolutely staged. It has to be. I'm gonna tell you why. I took some notes here, so don't worry. I'm about to be on this. So first of all, okay. Now, anybody out here who lives in reality understands that Chris Rock, I think he's worth about 100 million. Now, anybody who out here is a working class citizen understands that when you get up to that accolade, even in our normal lives, respect matters. And are you telling me that he was willing and still willing to let Will Smith slap him in front of everybody, and it's supposed to be believed it's not a skit? So as a grown man to a grown man, you just gonna let him slap you? We're not gonna get no celebrity boxing match or something like that? You just gonna let him slap you? Okay, so now I'm already confused here, because I don't know how I'm gonna come from nothing and grind myself all the way to gain respect of my peers to allow a grown man to slap me off of doing what I was paid to do? Negative. So one, no, negative. This is just one, no. Another reason. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make this 4 reasons. I'm gonna do another reason, okay? The joke. I'm pretty sure you've seen it before, but if you haven't, you'll hear it now. The joke was about G.I. Jane. What did he say? Something about it wasn't even that good of a joke. And he was like, oh, something about, see you in G.I. Jane 2. And I guess it's because she cut her hair. Well, first of all, I want anybody who's hearing now, when I was a kid, Jada was my crush. I saw her in Low Down Dirty Shame, and she was Peaches. I wanted some peach cobbler forever. So now that she's bald, she look good bald. And it's not even that bald, it's like that buzz. It's the G.I. Jane cut. She looked good. G.I. Jane looked good. That was a good movie. So when he said that joke, I'm like, okay, that's kind of a compliment. It's kind of basically saying, you a badass female and, and your haircut. How in the world did that earn a slap? Will? How'd that earn a slap, Will? Explain. Do we get a recording of seeing him beat August's ass? They've been talking about entanglement and throwing all this stuff and shade, even at your kids. So why is it now you can go up there in the middle in front of all these rich people and disrespect a man of your same color? And we ain't even talking about colorism. We're not even gonna go there. But what? And everybody's believing that this was real? Can't be. No.
Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Will Smith.
All right, this is reason 3. I want everyone to go back and rewatch these clips. There's a moment when Will's walking towards the stage to slap him. And he says Richard. Okay, Will has always been Will. At least in my ears. Maybe they call him something else. I don't know, but I thought his name was Will Smith. So when he called him Richard, I'm like, aha, Richard, right? Just because he's winning this Oscar for this movie, you gonna call him Richard. This is a scheme. Y'all setting this up. You called him Richard because you knew he was about to Richard the shit out of your face. That's what it was. I get it. I understand now. You done got it. You done tried to bamboozle everybody, but I see right through the bullshit. I see it. You called him Richard because you knew, and then he's like, ha ha. And he's put his hands behind his back. You see a man walking up on you with the intent in their face. I played rugby. I was in the military. I understand the man code. If you see this man walking from wherever he was sitting, right? And he's walking with the intent to slap the shit out you. And you telling me you're going to put your hands behind your back? None of his instinct was there? That's confusing. And sidebar, I think I recently heard something about him saying he was bullied. I just want to put this in there. This is not one of the reasons, but I want to put this in there. Okay? Now, Chris Rock said he was bullied, I think. That's what I'm thinking I'm hearing. That's extraordinary to see somebody who gets bullied who decides to become a prolific comedian. Decides that, oh, you're going to beat my ass? You're going to bully me? You know what? I'm going to get on stage and I'm going to talk the most shit I can about all of y'all because I don't like that you beat my ass because of it. It's a conundrum. That makes no sense. You make a life of talking shit about people. So it means you understand that if they try to hit you, you better know how to protect yourself. He put his face out there so Will could slap it. Now, let's talk about the slap. This is another reason. I think this is number 4, right? In my notes. Just want to double check. Yeah, number 4, okay? I like slap contests. Have any of y'all seen a slap contest? Google it. Google grown man slap contest. These big ass dudes is really slapping people. The way he slapped Chris Rock and then turned around and like straightened his coat like, yeah, I did that shit. It was like he was losing his virginity. It's confusing me. It's like, does Will never slap anybody in his life? I've never seen a man walk away with such excitement like Chris Rock went down there when he said that joke and grabbed his balls. I feel like Jada had his balls forever, but he grabbed his balls and put it in his pocket and went back on stage. And Will got up there and he was like, slap, give me my goddamn balls back. And then straightened his coat and walked off like it was nothing. If you trying to fight somebody, that's not how it's happening. If you really want to, he knows. Didn't he grow up in Philly? There's no way that you go up there in front of all these people and embarrass this man and he's the host. And it's not even like Chris Rock could leave. He getting paid for this. So you get slapped early. He couldn't have waited till later to slap him. He gets slapped early. And he got to sit there in front of everybody. Everybody's sitting there like, oh, is his face okay? Oh, did he punch him? Oh, is he bleeding? Oh, his pride, his ego. Oh, good TV. And he just got to sit there and keep going. And he, classy. Fake, but classy because he was able to keep going. I'm telling you this right now. No. I'm going to tell you this right now. No. The reason why I do not believe this is even remotely possible to be true is because now I'm starting to think this is a game that people are just playing as a joke. People look up to these people and they're still thinking or moving in a very what appears to be selfish way. Listen, this is only an opinion. For you to stand up on stage and strike your brother, and y'all might not be actually related, but do that and do it and try to make it appear as if if this is real. Now, I understood, especially, come on now, I couldn't even watch the whole speech at the end where Will Smith was talking. It's just because I'm just like, come on, sir. I saw you do iRobot. I saw you do I Am Legend. Pull it together, buddy. Pull it together. You supposed to be the man, but you talking about you want to be ambassador of love? What is you talking about? Sir. Now, I have no problem with people expressing their feelings. I still like Will. I understand his approach. I just don't understand the moves that he's making. Okay? Because maybe Chris Rock and them, and maybe Will Smith's a great guy, and Chris Rock wanted to help him. He's like, you know what? You can go ahead and just slap me, you know? I want you to get your masculinity or whatever energy you're looking for. I want you to get that back. Okay? Because they talking shit about you. So then he's like, you know what? Or maybe he got so wrapped up in the character of King Richard that no. Because King Richard would have whipped his ass after the academy. So this is confusing. It's confusing. As a person who grew up in this world, in this reality, in my reality, this is staged. This don't even look. If I was and then he was. This is staged, okay? He was looking. He was laughing when Chris Rock said the joke. He was chuckling and stuff. And he looked over at Jada, and Jada was like, I didn't like that. I didn't like how he was talking about my hair. And I'm thinking like, oh shit, does Jada got cancer or something? Yeah, that's a fucked up joke. She's like, I got alopecia. And I mean, okay, well, not knock to alopecia, but you ain't dying. And he called you G.I. Jane. If anything, that's a goddamn compliment. So now he getting slapped? He getting slapped for giving compliments? I don't understand. I do not understand. I'm trying to understand, but I don't get it. And I see a lot of people out here like, oh my God, I can't believe Will did that. Or yeah, you shouldn't be talking shit about people with alopecia. And I'm like, he's a comedian. We out here whooping ass for freedom of speech. We out here slapping people for being comedians, for being a host of a show. What kind of country are y'all making? Huh? And y'all want to make them saturated? Like y'all don't want to let them just have freedom to speak and be hilarious on stage? Even though that joke wasn't funny, Chris Rock. If you ever see this, that was not funny. So that's why I'm like, if you're going to stage it, at least hit it with a good punchline. That wasn't funny at all. Like, you got slapped for not being funny. If anything, you got slapped for not being funny. Now, if Will Smith came out and he said that, I just thought the joke was just so not funny that I just slapped the shit out of him. Then I'm like, okay, I can get on board. I can get on board with that. But yeah, if you got a different perspective, look, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Thank you for listening to me for a bit, and I'll talk to you soon.